Pakistan, an Islamic country that is forever stuck in Delulu world, a country that sees itself as the protector of Islam and Muslims across the world, a country that keeps shedding crocodile tears for Muslims in India, Israel, and the Western world, while turning a blind eye to the plight of Uyghur Muslims in China, a country that dreams of leading the Islamic world on the basis of its nuclear weapons, but often gets spanked by countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Iran on international forums. A country that shows fake concerns for minorities in India, while its own minority population has gone down from 23% to 3.5% in the last 80 years. Now, that same country has achieved a new distinction, that of persecuting Muslims in their own country. The visuals that you are seeing here are of Pakistani police officials sealing the oldest mosque of the Ahmadi Muslims in Lahore. The Ahmadi Muslim, also known as Ahmadiyyat, had gathered at the mosque to pray for Eid this year. This action happened after Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, or the TLP, a hardline Islamist political party, demanded police action. Ahmadiyya worshippers can be seen leaving the mosque peacefully. The police detained them and put them one by one in their van, including women and children. Their crime? Choosing to pray on one of the holiest days of Islam. The TLP activists cheered, celebrating their detentions. According to reports, Ahmadiyyas were barred from offering prayers in Kushab, Mirpur Khas, Lodran, Bakkar, Rajanpur, Umerkot, Larkana, and Karachi. As per reports, in some cases, members of the TLP allegedly forced Ahmadis to recite the Islamic Declaration of Faith under threat, claiming their so-called conversion as a victory. In the run-up to the Eid, authorities forced Ahmadiyyas to sign affidavits that stated that if they take part in the festival or perform the ritual of sacrifice even in private, they will have to pay 5 lakh Pakistani rupees as a fine. For Ahmadiyyas, Eid has become a time of anxiety rather than joy, as they brace themselves with the possibility of police action or even violence each time. Even during Eid ul-Fitr, prayers were disrupted at Ahmadi places of worship. There are incidents of harassment after the Friday prayers almost every week. During the month of Ramadan, at least 63 Ahmadiyyas were detained for offering prayers this year. In this video, you can see a woman being harassed in Pakistan only because they suspected she was an Ahmadiyya. She was forced to recite the Kalma and deny a faith she did not even belong to. In May, activists of the TLP destroyed a cold storage cabin after learning that the body of an Ahmadiyya woman was stored in it. For the Ahmadiyyas in Pakistan, there is no dignity even in death. In April, a violent mob lynched a man in Karachi after he had offered Friday prayers outside an Ahmadiyya place of worship. The mob was angry that Ahmadiyyas were allegedly offering prayers. Even the graves belonging to Ahmadiyya community are often desecrated in Pakistan. It would be an understatement to say that the Ahmadiyyas face persecution in Pakistan from cradle to the grave. In Pakistan, if you want a passport, you have to first declare Ahmadiyyas as impostors of Islam. This forces Ahmadiyyas to either give up their faith or give up their right to a passport. And to top it all, Ahmadiyyas aren't even allowed to vote in Pakistan. Ironically, the same Ahmadiyya community had voted for the creation of a separate state called Pakistan before the partition of India, extending unequivocal support to Muhammad Ali Jinnah and his Muslim League. So, why are the Ahmadiyyas and who are the Ahmadiyyas and why are they persecuted in Pakistan? The Ahmadiyyats are a peace-loving community that has faced persecution since its inception in 1889. Its founder, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, was born in 1835 in Qadian in Gurdaspur, Punjab. He is unique in the Muslim world by the virtue of his claim to be an appointed Messiah or Imam Mahdi. Ahmad claimed that his prophethood was subordinate to that of the Prophet Muhammad. Ahmadiyyas consider themselves as Muslims and follow the teachings of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. But Muslims in Pakistan reject the belief, insisting that Muhammad is the final prophet and that any claim to prophethood after him is blasphemous. This disagreement has led to legal and social consequences for the Ahmadiyya community. In 1974, following a riot incident between the Ahmadiyyas and non-Ahmadiyyats, Pakistan amended its constitution and declared Ahmadiyyas as non-Muslims. This persecution intensified Their persecution intensified under the military rule of General Zia-ul-Haq in 1984. Zia passed a draconian ordinance called the Double X, which barred Ahmadiyyats from calling themselves Muslims or referring to their faith as Islam. They were also barred from calling their places of worship as mosques or making the Islamic call to prayer. Many such other restrictions were imposed on them under this ordinance. Zia once said that, and I quote, "I will ensure that the cancer of Qadianism is exterminated." End quote. Qadianism is a derogatory term used for Ahmadiyyas in Pakistan. Thousands of Ahmadiyyas have been charged under and prosecuted under this law, leading many to leave the country and settle down in other countries like the United Kingdom. Last year Pakistan's Supreme Court was forced into backtracking on a ruling that would have allowed Ahmadiyyas to practice their faith as long as they did not use Muslim terms. This happened after weeks of protests by the TLP, including death threats to the Chief Justice. Do you think Pakistan should get its own house in order before preaching to other countries? Let us know what you think in comments. We will see you in the next video.